got really just looking at it, these candles now, yeah. I've probably said this before. Do you see that green monthly candle last month, October? That's a bullish engulfing candle. They're really bullish candles, those candles, when you see those. Bullish engulfing. On the stock markets, they're a bit different because you can open lower and close higher. But effectively, in crypto, you're just encompassing the previous red candle with green, and you're closing much higher. You see, you've not only have you closed much higher, you've taken out the top of that candle as well. You've taken out 2 months of price action with that candle. It's really bullish candles. What we're experiencing now on that explosive candle is a pullback, is a big take profit. Yeah, the take profit has got quite high volume, which is kind of what you want to see. You don't want to see a low volume take profit. You want to see a high volume take profit. It looks bearish because you've got decreasing prices and decreasing volume, so it is bearish, okay, in that sense. But the reality is all we're seeing is a pullback of a really explosive bullish candle, right? Just looking at the candles now. What did I do before? Did I do an analysis? Oh my god, I did. Yeah. So we're coming to the end here. We're coming to the end of this time pivot. It's either going to be this weekend or it's going to be next weekend. So we have a 618 this weekend. You have a 1-to-1 next weekend, right? And you've got your 5 waves here. This is your 5 impulsive waves. 5 Elliott waves rather, 3 impulsive, 2 corrective. It is, I mean, I dare I say it, but this could be your correction. I don't know. Just simply because this was quite impulsive too. Yeah. So it is possible. I think I said this in the previous stream. It is possible that was your wave 1 of the next wave. And this is the 2 correction. You just can't take out this low, where the impulse began here. Yeah. So there's 2 scenarios here. Let me just explain it to you. You're either in a kind of a bit of a higher time frame correction like this. This is the earliest, it'll be this weekend, and the latest will be somewhere here next weekend. Okay. You don't want it to take this low. So for the sake of argument, I'll do it this weekend. Here. Taking out this low, right? You don't want to take out this low. So this is your absolute invalidation because that's where the impulsive move began. That's where you put in higher highs on the daily time frame, right? So that's your invalidation for this wave 1 on Elliott wave move. Now you've got this corrective move. It's a zigzag, so it's a deep correction. This is actually quite impulsive. You see, this is quite impulsive. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean this is the beginning of an impulsive move, but it could be. And the only way you know is if we have another impulsive move without taking out this low. So this could be, I don't know myself. I can't tell you either. I have no idea. This could be your wave 1, and we're in a wave 2, ready for a wave 3, 4, 5, whatever, which would be the next wave. If that's your wave 1, then that's your 2, then you're looking at a 3 like that, right? And we could have had the 1 already, and we just need this low to hold here. If this low doesn't hold, and for some reason this now goes down and takes out this low, then that invalidates this first wave as an impulsive wave 1. And then what this actually is more of a corrective ABC, kind of more of an ABC type like this. And you're still expecting an impulsive move. Yeah, you're not looking for it to drop and take out this low. You could take out that low of a swing failure maybe this weekend, and then you're still looking for 5 waves to and so actually then this green would be like this then, wouldn't it? 1 2 3 4 5, but it would start here instead of there. Okay, either scenario is possible, and actually we don't know, because I think this looks impulsive to me. This does. So I am hoping that actually it's more like that, and this ABC does not exist. We've already had it, and that ABC is more like this. It's more like that, more like an A, whatever. It's more like this actually. Here, look, you can see it a little bit. You can see, kind of see it. I'll show you. It's like ABC, ABC, ABC. See that? So you got your kind of 3 ABCs, which creates this kind of ABC, which looks right. And then you've got this impulsive move. And now we've got the wave 2 of this first wave. You just can't take out this pivot low here. All right? We might not. Like, look, I think, honestly, I think ETH is bottoming out. Yeah? We just don't know. No one knows. It's guesswork, isn't it? The volume isn't telling me anything except that we are putting a bunch of volume here. You can see it. See that? We are putting a shit ton of volume here. It won't be long before the point of control moves to here, actually. Just looking at this how much volume is being put here. Let me just do it overall as well. Let me see if there's any changes overall. Sorry, I like to go deep. I like to take my time. If anyone's in a rush, then you should never watch my streams. Because it's not going to work. It doesn't work with me. I kind of like to kind of go into depth. Yeah, so look, so without a shadow of a doubt, the best place to buy this token is going to be somewhere around 1.488. Yeah, just simply because it's the overall range, point of control down here. And it would complete some kind of, the 618 is slightly above it. That would be a really good place to buy. It would invalidate this first impulsive move, but it wouldn't matter, because then you just have this kind of, there's your A, there's some kind of B, and now this is your C. Yeah, that would be a really good place to buy. And then I would be expecting a 5 waves impulse from 1.49, 1.5, thereabouts, somewhere here. Okay. The only condition here is that you don't take out this low, but there's no reason why you would, because it's the point of control. Now, what I've noticed is we're putting a little bit of volume here on this impulsive wave. We've come back down to find support here. It looks like we are finding support, but the price action is bearish because we're putting in lower highs. That's a problem. And it's actually, the more and more we just kind of sit here, there's no reason why this doesn't go down. Okay, it's just the way it works. It's like you keep on clearing the liquidity from the lows, keep on hitting the lows here, and then it will just give way. Eventually it will give way. So what you really need to do here is change structure, and we haven't done that yet. Can't see it. Okay, so there is a good chance that we do take out that low, but that would be good, because that could be our next impulsive move if we find support there. And there's no reason why we wouldn't find support there, because we're coming into the 618 and also this point of control on the overall range. Yeah, so I don't know, do you sell not knowing if it's going down for an extra how many percent? 15%. Yeah. Do you trade it into Bitcoin just to say, I don't know, I don't do that. I like to look at the higher time frame. I'm looking at this higher time frame candle. If we somehow take the low here, and then the next pullback, I'd probably close my positions and just reevaluate this whole thing, probably. Because I think in the context of the volume and the context of Bitcoin, that would be quite a bearish behavior. But at the moment, I think I'm just kind of just inclined to just wait, all right, and see what happens. Okay. And then if you're if you're honestly trading between ZEPH and Bitcoin, then trade between ZEPH and Bitcoin. Don't just kind of look at the USD chart and think Bitcoin is bullish, I'm going to just buy some Bitcoin. Grab this chart. I'm using MEXC. Get the Bitcoin chart. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh. What have I done wrong? USD. It's like that, isn't it? Get the ZEPH and the Bitcoin chart, and then trade it properly. And then if you're going to look at the charts right now, look at it. Would you buy Bitcoin there? Look, that's the inverse. Would you buy Bitcoin there? No, probably not. I don't think you would you? The volume's wrong. Let me just multiply this by a few numbers to kind of get a better volume profile. There, that's better. So look, so this is ZEPH against Bitcoin. You see we're at the value area low. See that? And while it's looking really weak, it is looking weak. Yeah. It's just you would never buy there. Bitcoin there, would you? You would never buy Bitcoin there, would you? That's where you would sell Bitcoin into ZEPH. It's like, but a lot of people might be waiting for confirmation, so we don't have that yet. We just have to use. We're at that kind of stage where people are feeling a little bit kind of anxious and nervous because Bitcoin keeps on pumping and alts keep on pulling back. Just gonna have to ride it out. I think. And yeah, and then actually now is the time to start picking up ZEPH if you're in Bitcoin, isn't it? Because look at where we are. We're at the lows. If you're bullish on ZEPH, you want to kind of accumulate here and ride it up to the to somewhere at the top there. Golden pocket, value area high. That's a 1,300% increase on Bitcoin value just to get to natural resistance, value area high, and the golden pocket. And it might not happen like that, but eventually I think in the context of an alt season, that's your target for sure. Yeah. And it may happen really fast, it may happen really quickly. I don't think it's going to happen slowly. Yeah, so when it does happen, once you see ZEPH come into resistance against Bitcoin, then you buy Bitcoin. Yeah, then you sell your ZEPH and buy Bitcoin. Does it make sense? That makes a lot more sense to me. That's where you want to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, and if you're not sure, then every time you hit one of these higher time frame fibs, when this low is put in finally, whenever you hit one of these higher time frame fibs, you can scale into Bitcoin if you want. If you're not sure, you can scale in. Like that would be a better strategy. But I think for a lot of people are looking for the mega pump, and then they're looking to take profit into Bitcoin. All right, and if you want that chart, just take it there. You can just use that for your reference.